Today we are going to start new chapter in paper 2, microprocessor and organization of 8085. This chapter marks weightage. Weightage of this chapter is 21. This is very important chapter in 12th standard. This first chapter and second chapter, both chapter are detailed information or how to actual function working of microprocessor in these two chapter. So these two chapter are very important in 12th science. First chapter weightage of this chapter is 21 marks and second chapter weightage of that chapter is 42 marks with option. So this is very important chapter oriented to board exam. Now before going to deep into the microprocessor, first we will understand the evolution of microprocessor. Now evolution, it is also called as generation of microprocessor. Means at every generation microprocessor get updated. Now see the generation of 8085 microprocessor. First generation, in first generation it was 4-bit PMOS microprocessor introduced in 1971. 4-bit, you know 4-bit, 8-bit, 1 byte means 8-bit. So PMOS means MOSFET, parallel MOSFET family. Means in first generation in 1971, Intel introduced 4-bit microprocessor. In this generation, it was designed to be used only in calculators. This microprocessor was specifically to be used only with calculator. It was not designed for general purpose. So it was designed only in the calculator. Why? Because it is a 4-bit microprocessor. So in this 4-bit not store any data properly. So it is only purpose of using calculator. Now see, for example, Intel's 4004, also Intel's introduced 4040. One more example for Toshiba's T470. This is an example of first generation. Now in second generation, 8-bit microprocessor in 1976. Intel introduced 8-bit microprocessor in 1976. In this generation, microprocessor developed completely. Means in this microprocessor including CPU, clock, input output port, ROM, RAM, in these all devices in single package. So in this generation, this microprocessor is 8-bit microprocessor. For example, Intel's 8085. Now in this year we will study deeply microprocessor 8085. So this is the heart of this computer. Microprocessor is the heart of this computer. Without microprocessor you can't do anything. So this chapter is very important in 12th science. Now in third generation, Intel introduced 16-bit microprocessor in 1978. 16-bit microprocessor introduced. In this third generation, memory space was 64 KB, means kilobyte. Means in this also one more updation in this generation is higher level language addressing or full arithmetic execution. Means higher level language means it is also called as machine level language, and full arithmetic execution means do any arithmetical calculation like addition, subtraction. Now, what is the example? In this third generation, Zilog Z8000, M Motorola 68000, and also Intel's develop Intel 8088 and 8086. This is the example of these microprocessor developed in third generation. Now in fourth generation, it is an advanced microprocessor. Why it is called as advanced microprocessor? Because here Intel introduced 32-bit microprocessor in 1981. How much? 32-bit microprocessor. So in this generation, advanced microprocessor was developed. Also, this is a capable, means address of physical memory of 4 gigabytes. 4 gigabytes, it is also called as 4 GB. So this is a advanced microprocessor. In this generation, Intel developed 80386 microprocessor, 8048 microprocessor, also Motorola 68020 microprocessor. This microprocessor developed in 4th generation along with 32-bit microprocessor. Now in 5th generation, it is also in 5th generation Intel introduced Pentium series. In 5th generation, Intel introduced Pentium series, means greatest speed. It is 64-bit microprocessor. It is a 64-bit microprocessor. In this processor, it is also called as Pentium, means in 5th generation developed all advanced Pentium series. See here, Intel 8056, Intel Pentium 4, dual core processor, also now latest in i3, i7, these microprocessor developed in 5th generation. So in this generation, greatest speed, means in every evolution of microprocessor, at every generation of microprocessor get updated, means some changes in the every generation. In first generation, 4-bit microprocessor, second generation 8-bit microprocessor, third generation 16-bit microprocessor, fourth generation 32-bit microprocessor, and fifth generation 64-bit microprocessor, and this generation processor is called as Pentium series. Now this is a evolution of microprocessor. Now see, what is the basic meaning of microprocessor? What is the actual meaning of microprocessor? See, microprocessor. You know what is the meaning of micro? Micro means small, tiny. Okay, and processor means to process something. Processor means to process something, process the data. In this processor, data in the sum of numbers or in the form of numbers. So, or micro means in small in size. Now means combination of these microprocessor is small device which is processing something. Microprocessor is in small size because nowadays we have seen that the VLSI. What is VLSI? Very large scale integration has been developed that we can combine all the components of device in single chip silicon. So the size of the processor is very small. So microprocessor is the smallest device which is processing the data in the form of numbers. This is the basic definition of microprocessor. This is a basic definition of microprocessor. Nowadays, Microprocessors are very commonly used like in printers, mobiles, TVs, in all the electronic component devices. Microprocessors are very much used also in advanced techniques like radars, satellite, flights, etc. In this application, also microprocessor is very used is in today's technology. Therefore, size of the microprocessor is very small. So, application of the microprocessor is increasing due to large scale integration of devices. Now see, properly definition of microprocessor. See, what is the proper definition of microprocessor? Microprocessor is semiconductor, multipurpose, programmable device that reads binary instruction from a storage device called memory, accept binary data as input and processes data according to the instructions and provide result as output. This is the properly definition of microprocessor. Microprocessor is a semiconductor. See, semiconductor, you know, conductor means conduct the energy. It is called as conductor. It is a multi-purpose programmable logic device. Multi-purpose means why it is called as multi-purpose? Because microprocessor performs various application at same time, various tasks at the same time. So it is called as multi-purpose. Whatever programmable logic device means we write some program using language. Program means to set of instruction, it is called as programs. Okay, that reads binary instruction from a storage device. Whatever data we give to the computer, students listen, you work in computer, that data converted, whatever data to give the computer, that data get converted into in which language? Yes, in binary language, and store a data in memory. So obviously microprocessor reads all your data from memory. Every data stored in where? Memory. So microprocessor reads all data from memory, and every data whatever you type or whatever to give the data computer, that data converted into machine level language. Machine level language means binary language, and binary means either in 0 or 1. So microprocessor reads instruction from storage device called memory. So it is also called as accept binary data as input and processing data according to the instruction. Whatever data or whatever instruction to give the microprocessor, that data processes one by one and provide result as output. So this is a proper definition of microprocessor. Microprocessor can be divided into three major parts. First one ALU, second register, and third one control unit. ALU means arithmetical logic unit. In this arithmetic logic unit, calculate arithmetical and logical operations. Means, for example, calculate addition and subtraction. This is a all calculation done in ALU unit. Next is register. Register means to share data temporarily during execution of program. To share data temporarily during execution of program. C means like in C++, to store the data, use different variables. Means you can declare different variables to store data at the program execution time. तुम्ही C++ मध्ये जेव्हा प्रोग्राम करता तेव्हा व्हेरिएबल किंवा कुठलाही डेटा स्टोअर करायला, ॲक्सेप्ट करायला व्हेरिएबल डिक्लेअर करता. in that variable to store the data at the program execution time. Same here, instead of variable here used registers. Different registers are used in microprocessor. Now third unit is control unit. Control means control the all units. Control signal provides timing and control signals to the whole system. It also controls flow of data. This is a major three parts in microprocessor. Now see, what is the basic structure or basic organization of microcomputer or microprocessor? See this diagram. See, first one input device, then in between CPU. In CPU, again control and arithmetic unit and memory unit, and last one is output device. In computer system always contain 5 main blocks. Which 5 main blocks? Input device, control and arithmetic units, PM means program memory, data memory and output device. Now to feed the data or instruction to the system using input device. Actual instruction are stored where? In a memory called program memory. And what about data memory? Data is stored in other part of memory called as data memory. See here, PM and DM. PM means program memory. This is memory, and input device. These are input device. Input device means binary input 0 and 1. And what is PM? PM means program memory. DM means data memory. Means in program memory store the actual instruction, and in data memory store the data. After feeding set of instruction into the memory, read instruction from program memory and it performs the work in control and arithmetic unit. Then after performing all execution result is transferred to the output device. Basic difference between microprocessor and microcomputer is a small size computer, while microprocessor is one of the blocks required in a microcomputer system. Understand, student? What is the basic difference between microcomputer and microprocessor? In microcomputer is a small size computer, while microprocessor is one of the blocks required in a microcomputer system. Means microprocessor is a CPU part of the microcomputer system. So that is the heart of the system. Means in computer system you can't do any functions without this microprocessor. So it is called as heart of the computer. And why this microprocessor, all small device packaged in single chip. So size will be reduced, costing will be reduced. So this microprocessor chip used in advanced technique also, all electronic components also. This is the basic organization of microcomputer and evolution of microcomputer. Understand, student? Thank you.